Hello, everybody. My name is Maria Sora Dorazio. I'm the project manager of BE-READI Alps, and I have the pleasure to host in this video interview Nereo Lanzoni, who works with us as a coach in BE-READI Alps. So hello, and thank you very much, Nereo, to be here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you, Maria Sole. Well, hi everybody, my name is Nereo Lanzoni. I'm a graduate in economics and I work almost 20 years in a medium-sized company in Italy, mainly in the marketing department. And 10 years ago, I started my own business as a consultant. At the beginning for startups and young entrepreneurs, and then I moved in 2016 to innovation. Now I'm a fourth innovation facilitator. I'm certified and the first in Italy. And my goal in this project, in the BE-READI Alps Project, is to help and assist companies in their second life project. That could be a new strategy or a new business model, new products to cross the Alps and do business in Europe.
Yes, and exactly for this reason, I would like to ask you which are, in your experience, the main barriers that SMEs are facing to launch this Second Life project?
Well, I have to tell you, Maria Sole, that most of the companies involved in this project are small or micro companies. The good news is that we talk directly to the business owner or to the founder. So everything is very fast. But I would like to highlight three main barriers. The first is, I would say, an unclear company strategy. So everybody would like to have new clients abroad, but they don't know how to reach them, or they are working inside a supply chain. They know everything about this supply chain, and they move to another supply chain, but they don't know how to jump. The second is the lack of a dedicated process. So now I have these wonderful products. In our experience, we face company, they have, for example, an app for menu digitalization in restaurants, or an IT solution for industrial automation, or a service for integrated mobility. So this is wonderful. But now what's happened? So companies don't know how to do the process, and this means that what I have to do, do we have the right people on board? How long will it take this process? Which will be the return in investment or in revenues, profitability. So the lack of dedicated process is a very great barriers to develop a second life project or a project of innovation. The last one is I would say the lack of sense of urgency, no sense of urgency. I mean, due to the pandemic, most of the companies, the small companies that are involved in this project, are still in the survival phase. This means that they have to strive to cope the lack of cash, the lack of workers. Now, for example, we don't have truck drivers and even waiters. So imagine if you want to develop a new project, and not to mention, of course, the problem regarding the higher energy cost, the logistic delays, raw materials. So really, now we are in the what is called VUCA world. Everything changes so fast, and to do an innovation project is a really big challenge.
Yeah, it's a big challenge also supporting these projects, indeed. And yeah, so you have experienced many cases of companies at different levels, but in general, could you tell us what are your opinion, the main benefits of the added value that this kind of projects could bring to companies?
Well, I would use an African proverb that say that to raise a child, it takes a whole village. So our child is our second life project, is our baby business. And BE-READI Alps, with all the connection with the BE-READI partners, the local partners, are the village that helps the child, the baby business, to walk and grow. And this is very important because we realize that, for example, this project started 3 years ago, but if you think it's like 3 ages ago, because everything changes so fast. So really, we need the help of everybody to start a new business or a second life business abroad. Not to mention that I realize that companies receive benefits in terms of side effect even for their own domestic market, because when you start innovation, you start your own innovation project, you cannot start and develop just in one market. It becomes part of your DNA, and so even your traditional market and your position is getting stronger.
Yes, thank you. And you are a coach in BE-READI for companies, but as a coach, we also ask you what you would suggest us to improve as an organization supporting companies, as a project manager in this project. Well,
this was the first edition.
Yes.
So my suggestion is to do a second, a third, a fourth edition in order to help a company to spread the culture of innovation, and maybe the participant in the first edition can be the ambassador for other companies. And the second advice is to shorten the terms of the project. We realize that, for example, how many changes do we have to face during this project? The pandemic, and then raw material shortage, and then the war, then, oh my God, so too many. So probably in terms of, instead of having a project of 2 years, 3 years terms, maybe it could be useful to have 1 year or 6 months terms in order to follow the changes of the market and the economic environment most effectively.
Okay, we are working on something similar. So thank you very much for your advices and also for supporting the companies. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Bye.